Hi, Jonathan Parker here. Do you ever feel like people take advantage of you, judge you, and even victimize you? Who doesn't, right? You probably ask yourself that. Well, practically everybody gets hit with something nearly every day that causes some kind of pain, internal or external. Did you know there's something you can actually do about that will change the way people will treat you? You know, most people say that you can only affect yourself, that you can't do anything about anyone else. Well, they're wrong. There is a way to shift the energy between you and others that can change the dynamics of your interactions with them. And that's great news for relationships, whether they're romantic or friendships or business. And today I'm going to walk you through a process that I've been refining that's absolutely astounding in the effect it can have on your life. It's called Hooponopono, and it's quite simple. Hooponopono is an ancient Hawaiian huna practice of reconciliation and forgiveness. Similar forgiveness practices were actually performed on all of the islands through the South Pacific, and I've been practicing it myself now for over 40 years, and I find it to be a remarkable consciousness transformation formula. It connects you with your heart and soul, it raises your consciousness in a matter of minutes, and it can positively affect how others affect you and treat you. Now, I've mentioned this to some people recently, and one person said, "Oh yeah, I've heard something like that, but for whatever reason I didn't stick with it." And another person said, "Well, you know, it just didn't seem to work for me." But if you stick with this, the way I'm going to explain it to you for a while, and you apply it, it will engage forces that will work for you. I've been applying it to myself, and I really love doing it because it makes my day even better than it would have been without it. Now, I found some ways to refine the process that make it much more effective than many have thought. And I've also found some ways to apply it that you maybe hadn't even thought of. Now, if you don't start doing this, you're going to be seriously missing something that's really important to your evolution. It's that important. So step one. When you do this, you want to be in a peaceful, quiet, relaxing place, preferably with your eyes closed, because being in touch with your feelings is really important for the effectiveness of this process to work. Step two. There's 3 categories that you can choose from. A, pick something that's bothering you. So that could be a person or a group or even a whole big organization, or even an animal such as a dog or a cat that might have soiled your new couch. It could even be something that you heard on the news that triggered a reaction or a judgment. Or it could even be a small reaction that you had. Maybe just something that makes you shake your head and be kind of disappointed. But you want to pick someone or something that triggers some kind of a reaction. That's the first category. B, the second category, you can even apply this process to yourself. So in this case, you would pick something that you don't particularly like about yourself. It might be your looks, your weight, your habits, your health, maybe mistakes you've made or something you feel guilty about or something like that. The third category that I've also found is that it also works when you pick someone or a situation that you're not even disturbed by. In fact, you might already have a positive relationship with the person. And when you apply the formula, you'll find the relationship gets even better. And you'll feel better because it's going to shift your frequency a lot higher. Step 3. Now, if you've picked a person or a situation that you want to work on, you bring that person and your opinion, judgment, or reaction to mind. So you might say, that person really makes me mad, or I'm afraid of where our relationship's headed, or whatever the reaction is for you. And then you quietly say to yourself, you state the person's name, and then you say, I'm sincerely sorry, please forgive me. Now it's important that you really mean those words, so you say them with feeling. And as you do this, you'll sometimes have some memories that'll come up. As they do, you repeat the statement at least 3 to 5 times with deep sincerity in your voice as each memory arises. Step 4, the next step is to express gratitude by saying thank you. And once again, sincerity is really important. You want to sense relief at having let go of something that's been weighing on your mind or troubling you. And you're just being thankful and grateful for being able to clear and release anything negative or what's been causing any kind of resistance. Step 5, you don't need to address this to the person's personality or approve of their behavior. You're acknowledging the essential goodness that lies inside everyone's soul. So you address the words, I'm sincerely sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, to the core soul of goodness of the person who triggered you. And this will help you bypass any judgments or feelings you have about the person or the personality, about what they might have done. And you want to repeat that formula, I'm sincerely sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, between 3 and 5 times. Step 6, the last step, powerfully shifts the energy between you and who or what triggered you. You say, I bless you. And that means you are sending every good intention for beauty, love, happiness, health, healing, prosperity, unconditional love, fun, peace, and every other goodness and peaceful, wonderful thing you can imagine. So that releases any judgment that you have or anything that triggered your reactions, and it opens you to love and blessings. That's it. That's the whole practice in a nutshell. It's simple, it's amazingly effective, and it doesn't require you to visualize anything, so it's a lot easier for you to do. I find it's a really great practice to do every day, especially addressing anything that annoys you or anything that comes up that bothers you. And the more you do it, the more you'll find that you can remember more people to apply it to. So think of anything that upset you. Start with the present. Work your way back in your memory through your memories. Go back through the past few days. Go back week by week, month by month, and eventually year by year. Go back to some of your earliest memories. And over the months, you're going to find that memories start coming up that you haven't thought of in a long time, but they come up to be healed. And healing them will free you. It raises the frequency between you and others, and the more you apply it, the more you'll find that your relationship with others moves to a higher, more harmonious place. And you can start right now, even if you only have a few minutes. The most important thing is keep doing it. If you'd like even a deeper understanding of how the process works and be guided through some guided meditations that explore healing and deep clearing, check out my program called Deep Forgiveness. There's a link right below this video.